Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined with Olivier, the game director of Assassin's Creed Nexus for VR. Rather impressive. Coming over to VR, what's the big hook now getting into Assassin's Creed and bringing it to VR?
So for the first time, players are going to be immersed in virtual reality. They are not going to be just in the world, but they are going to see through the eyes of assassins. They are going to embody those assassins. So as you may see behind me, you're going to embody Connor in Boston. You're going to embody Cassandra in ancient Greece, and also Ezio Auditore in Renaissance Italy.
That's not a bad cast. Why choose those particular three assassins? There's a huge, now at this point, 15 years of assassins to choose from. Why those three in specific?
So we think it's beloved characters from previous Assassin's Creed, and this is brand new missions, a brand new game. This is not like a remaster, so we get to play again those characters in brand new adventures, and we felt that they were probably most among the most beloved characters, and also the setting is interesting, is very different between Renaissance Italy and ancient Greece and American Revolution Boston, and so it's we felt it was a good mix of characters and setting and weapons and everything.
Why choose? What's the story setup for Nexus? We have three cast of characters. First time it's ever been done in the franchise. So what's the story setup? How do we get involved with these guys?
So you are a hacker, basically. It's not anymore another character that is a hacker and gets into VR, into the Animus. You take the VR device, you put it on your face, and you dive into the Animus, and you have to look for artifacts and destroy them before Templars get their hands on them. And that's a brand new story we have for these three characters. And as you said, it's the first time that we get to play three characters in an Assassin's Creed game. So yeah, I don't know, we felt maybe that it was not enough to be revolutionary in the way to play, in the way to be immersed in the game, but also let's play three characters, three beloved characters in three era, and that kind of looked interesting.
This is definitely very cool. When it comes to Assassin's Creed, there's a lot of movement going on. How do we solve motion sickness? I'm looking forward to the Leap of Faith. At the same time, I'm terrified of the Leap of Faith. Help me out here.
So comfort and accessibility, they have been a priority for us since the beginning. I have the chance to have been working on VR for a few years now. Actually for 9 years, because I was the creator of the game called Eagle Flight, the first VR game of Ubisoft. And since Eagle Flight, actually, and since 2014, we really wanted, and I wanted as many players as possible to be able to enjoy the game and to be able to enjoy VR. And we knew back then already that motion sickness could be a challenge, could be a hurdle already.
Yeah.
And so it's a bit of a shame, like what can we do to make locomotion and to have people enjoy VR and enjoy our games, not feeling dizzy, not feeling any discomfort. So that was a priority, and this is a priority since the beginning. And so for Assassin's Creed, it was also a priority to make the game as accessible and comfortable as possible. So we developed lots of features. There's really, I think, one of the most complete game in terms of how many comfort and accessibility features we have. And to make it more simple, we have presets, what we call presets. So to make it simple, you can just select among 4 presets for locomotion in VR. If you want to dive, if you want to customize everything, then you can go into customize and change everything, and there is options and ways to adjust precisely lots of the features. But yeah, we wanted the game to be comfortable, and it's like people can be afraid of VR and of this game, and as you said, the leap of faith, air assassinations, but it's iconic moves and it's iconic features of Assassin's Creed, and this is a proper Assassin's Creed. So for sure we wanted to have leap of faith, we wanted to have air assassination, and we developed lots of features, and it's really comfortable for most.
You just said it's a big game. Open world game for Assassin's Creed is pretty well known. How grand of scope is this game? How many hours can we expect to be playing in the world of Assassin's Creed in VR?
So I'd say it's comparable to the first Assassin's Creed, and even maybe more recently to Mirage that we released alongside. So you can expect for VR, like it's really a huge scope, and we really were involved on this game for quite a few years and a big team. And as you mentioned, it's a proper open map. We call it open map.
Okay.
It may not be open world such as Valhalla and PS5 what you can see, but still it's open maps, and you go where you want, you climb the buildings you want, you parkour, you find your way through to execute your missions the way you want. So it's really proper open world maps that you have in this full game with those characters and lots of their abilities that you have in Assassin's Creed. So this is a real Assassin's Creed. It's not like a VR demo in a corridor or something like that. This is a proper Assassin's Creed.
You talked about their abilities. Can you get into some of the gameplay mechanics behind what we're going to get into with the assassinations and all that kind of stuff?
In VR, you have great immersion. I said you see through the eyes of those characters. You become master assassins, but also it's motion control based. So you can be physically involved. So you can use the controllers to make the motion to climb the buildings physically. So as Imam, it's the way you play Assassin's Creed. You can move and crouch and hide behind a virtual wall that you see. So you can do all of that. If you want to get your weapon out, you reach for your belt and you get your sword or your axe. You get your throwing knives from your chest. And again, I'm miming everything because that's really the way you play. You throw them for the ball. You play as you would expect. So this is also a brand new way to play an Assassin's Creed, and we feel it's going to be very interesting and new for players.
Right. You've chosen Meta Quest to go with. Are there other PlayStation VR 2 coming, Steam VR, other options coming down the line?
So it's exclusive for MetaQuest platform, MetaQuest 2 Pro and MetaQuest 3. The new MetaQuest 3 that comes out soon is also enhanced. That's an enhanced version for the Quest 3.
Gotcha. Is there a favorite moment, favorite pastime that you're playing when you're in the game?
But I love being there in those settings. You can replay Connor, Cassandra, and Ezio. Personally, I worked on Assassin's Creed 2 back in the days. So for me, it's also another perspective to go back to Monteriggioni, go back to Venice and see it from a brand new perspective. So that's what I enjoyed.